Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to do a corona home hack for just what's going on right now. I know it is completely insane right now. Our lives have been pretty much shifted, and we're in a moment of just, I feel as though being still and kind of like forcing it, being present, being alert, and being aware. So God put it on my heart to share a few home hacks that you can do instead of like running to the store and trying to get these particular type of items. And if you are struggling with getting these items, these are some replacements that you can do. So I really hope that this is very helpful to somebody. I just want to come on here and help. I am praying for the families and the loved ones that have been affected by the corona or COVID-19. And I just want to take a moment to just, pray for you guys' speedy recovery. Anyone that has lost anyone during this time, I'm praying for your family, for strength in God, and that you will get through this. So let's get started. Okay guys, so one of the things that I noticed during this pandemic that a lot of people were rushing to the stores to get and they could not find was mainly like toiletries, like toilet tissue. Now for me, I'm gonna say this: during this process, I feel like even the first of the year, God has been prepping me maybe for this. So for some reason, I was already going to the store, just kind of overstocking for some reason. This is way beyond and way before they even started, saying this and that. And then, like last week was like the most craziest week for me, even at my job. So if you don't know me, I am Zach L. Grace. This should have been my first introduction. I work a 9 to 5, but I also have my own business. So I'm just taking this moment to kind of like reflect and just stay in God's presence. Like that's just where I'm at. And so during this time, I felt like God was just, week after week after week after week, God was just telling me, okay, do this, do that, do that. And I felt like I was pretty much prepared for this. So when the scare came about, it was just like, oh my, this is serious. Okay, this is really getting serious. Okay, Father, what's going on? But I never wanted to become fearful, and I am with the hashtag faith over fear. I did not want to become fearful about how and what is going on in the world, because I know that I'm in this world, but I'm not of it. That's because the media and the world likes to just emphasize on fear. We're gonna do this. This is gonna happen. Oh my God. And it's just a bunch of craziness, and it doesn't make sense for me to get all riled up when something is happening, because that's only gonna make the situation worse. That's what I've noticed. So here are a few hacks. The toiletries. One of the things that I did notice is about toilet paper that no stores, no nothing had them. So I have always used this. I don't know if anybody else has used this, but I have always used these. I go to the store and get some pure, gentle, fragrance-free wipes. These are washables. You can find these at Walmart, but I'm sure other stores have them. And they're pretty much called flushables, if you don't know the term. And basically they're like wipes, but they are safe to use in that area. Whether you're a male or female, you can actually buy these wipes. Now, like I said, I found these. I always get these. I keep packs of these, so I already have a bunch of them in the bathroom where I like to keep these. Now, for me, they come with 90 wipes. They're fragrance free. They have aloe and vitamin E, convenient, portable, and resealable. And they're talking about this because you can do it like that. So I've always used these, especially when I do number 2. I like to make sure that I'm feeling fresh and feeling clean despite of throughout the day. So if you can't find tissue paper, use some wipes. And if you can't find these, go to the baby section, and there's wipes there as well. Now I did start noticing that the wipes are beginning to be empty as well. So one of my suggestions as well is, if you cannot find then this is for mommies as well. If you cannot find wipes or diapers for your baby, go to like a Ross or a Marshall's, TJ Maxx type of store like that, and they sell wipes there as well. I get a lot of my wipes there. They always only pretty much sell the natural kind, so you won't have to worry about like if they got fragrances, the cucumbers I be seeing in these baby wipes. I don't want none of that stuff. Give me fragrance free. So yeah, I find a lot of my wipes and diapers there, but I'll show you the diapers that I did find also for this is for mothers as well, a little hack for you guys. Okay, so because I could not find some diapers for my baby, I just took extra precaution and just went to my local Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, but I actually got these from Ross, and I was able to find a pack of these Honest, these are Honest diaper, and these are fragrance free as well. They're super absorbent, so when I run down of the Huggies that I do have, I am going to be using these, and these are $8.99. They're normally 14 bucks, but if you go to Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx type of store, you are able to find these. So just know that there are places that sell them. You just have to know the insight. So that's what I'm here for. Okay, so the next thing that I noticed, number two, the next thing I noticed that a lot of people were rushing to the store for was also like paper towels and napkins. And these are stuff that you can use to clean surfaces for. Now, personally, me, I use a lot of paper towels. God forbid. Now, I don't know about you guys, but one thing that I am learning during this process is that you know, you be grateful for just a little. I'm one of those people that I would pretty much use a roll of paper towels in one day, and it's really starting to make me think, like, you know what, I should kind of think back, because there's people that don't even are unable to even get this in their home. I thought I saw something. There are people that are unable to get these items, so I should be grateful and really be mindful of what I'm consuming. Like, even with the toilet paper that I do have, instead of me, you know, when I was younger, I used to pull the whole roll to make sure I had enough in literally 2 hands to wipe down that. What you need all that tissue for, child? You don't need that. So instead, now literally I'm taking like 2 pieces of roll, 2 pieces of sheets per time, because I have my wipes. So I'm pretty much clean, because these wipes, they clean everything, you know. You feel like you're a new person after you use some wipes after you clean the front and the back. And make sure that you are going front to back, not back to front. That's a whole nother story, a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. So we're not going to even go there. So just be mindful of how much you are using. Now, an alternate to paper napkins will also be, for me, coffee filters. People really sleep on these. I have always used this hack. I don't even know how long, but I've always used this hack. They come in, what is this? They come in 200 filters, so you get a whole bunch. You can literally use these to wipe your hands after after you dry your hands. I use this to clean surfaces, wash my windows, like to use Windex to wipe my windows. Try it out. You got a coffee filter? Stop and pause this video right now and go see. You can clean your surfaces. You can use bleach and products or whatever and clean your surfaces. It does the same thing, and it's a little thicker. Now, while I was looking here, it's so funny that they even have like little hacks that you can use. You can use this as a plate. You can use this to like if you want to fix a small sandwich for your kid, you can put like their sandwich and their chips on this thing here. You can use it as a craft product. I know you guys remember at middle school or elementary that we used to use these as craft products. I'm telling you, I use this on surfaces and everything. So think about a coffee filter, a literally coffee filter that you use to eat your food, as a napkin. So that's just a little hack that you guys can use and think about. And you can get this from the store for like $1, 92 cents, whatever. I got 2 packs of these and I'm good to go. I ain't even going to the store looking for the napkins. I just went and got my filter. So that's a hack number 2. Hack number 3. People, I noticed that the gloves were gone, but I still was able to get the disposable gloves. I don't understand why people sleep on these disposable gloves, better known as the cafeteria gloves. I use these gloves for everything because I don't like surfaces and I don't like stuff to get in my nails. I use these while I'm cooking. I use this while I'm doing, putting some product in my hair if I want my hairstyle to be a certain way. I use it for my hair. I use this to clean. I use this like if I just don't want to touch something. I use they call the cafeteria gloves for everything, and you can find these at Walmart for 92 cents, and of course the Dollar Tree for 99 cents. And so these, you can actually use these. You don't always have to have latex gloves, guys. So that's another hack. If you see these, pick them up. They're just as worth it as your normal latex glove would be. Okay, so another thing that I noticed that was gone out of the store, and this is another hack for you guys, is of course the masks. Now I remember seeing a lot of people, they were like damn near fighting for these masks. But just know that this mask is also will be considered as a hard surface. So a replacement for a mask, you can get you a bandana. We all have these in our closet somewhere where you could just, you know, don't go up when they're looking like you about to purge. Okay, do not do that, because they're gonna be like, okay, if they robbing us, I'm confused. So I would suggest to, you know, so I'm gonna tell you, don't go in the store like this, y'all, because you look like you finna rob something. So don't do that, okay? So if you just want to cover up your nose, just kind of like fold it a little bit, and you can just kind of like, that still kind of look like a killer, but I mean, like that, look. Okay, see? There's an article that I read that said that the COVID coronavirus is more prone to hard surfaces. It's a little harder, but so you sneezing here, you still can get it, versus soft. So which is material, cotton, soft fabrics. So think about that. Hard versus soft. So you can put this, if you wanted to have this as a mask, is more prone to what we would have, those hard surfaces. This is considered a hard surface. These things are hard. So just keep that. And there's metal on them. Like this particular one, it has metal on it. Think about that. So that's another little corona hack that you guys, we say Rona. This is another Rona hack that I can give you guys. My last and final hack is, okay, so I know that people are worried about food items and not, you know, not having enough food. If, you know, I can't say that don't be out here, you know, save the next for people, because I know how I am, Lord. I know how I am. I like to eat. My little man likes to eat. My husband likes to eat. We all like to eat. So I like to be prepared and have stuff. And just so happened I just had a freezer full of stuff and I was able to get a few items. If you decide to overly stock, please don't go overboard. But just if you decide, if you're worried about, like, you know, your milk, like your breads and stuff like that, spoil it or whatnot, think old school. I know when I was little growing up, I remember my grandmother, she used to put her milk in the freezer and her bread in the freezer until she was ready to use it. So when I was in the refrigerator, I was kind of looking like, okay, I got a lot of bread, and I had like 2 packs of 3, because I like different types of bread. I have my bread that I use for like burgers and sandwiches, bread that I like for using for toast and tuna, and then I have pita bread that I like to eat with my hummus and broccoli or something like that. So I have my different breads. My grandma used to put that stuff right in the freezer, and when she was ready to use it, then she put it out. So that's what I recently did. You can do that for milk. You can do that for your milk. Just make sure that you are using it within a couple of days, and that you're using it. Just make sure that when you do take it from the freezer, that you are using it. That is a disclaimer, but I'm not a professional, but I'm just putting that out there. So put items in the freezer or a deep freezer if you have a deep freezer. Like my grandma, she used to have 2 refrigerators. She had stuff like she pretty much froze everything, and then she had a regular refrigerator where her regular items went. So think about those items. These are a few of my corona hacks that I have at the moment. I hope that this was helpful to somebody. If you guys have any suggestions or things that you kind of replace for the items that are missing in the stores, please also put them in the comment box. I'm interested. I'm home. Hey, I'm answering comments. I'm responding. So think about these items, guys. You know, just be safe. Please make sure if your local government and or government officials and, you know, mayor, if they're telling you to stay inside, please stay inside, because what you're doing is not only affecting you and your family, it's affecting the community. So we all want to be back into our norm, but just use this time to just kind of like digress. And if you could take some of these hacks and find some of the things that you need in the store, those are 5 items and 5 things and 5 hacks that I can give you guys during this time. So I really hope this was enjoyable. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Now is a good time for you to be notified. You can get notified. Even going back to watch a few of my old videos to get to familiarize and know who I am. So I hope this really helps somebody else. I hope you guys are encouraged, be blessed, and you guys have a great and awesome day. Bye bye. Okay guys, here's a bonus for you guys. So my bonus hack that I have during this Rona time is noodles. I couldn't find my noodles, and it's all good. You know, usually like you keep the bag and the big old box in the refrigerator, but I mean in the cabinet. But I was trying to change my life over during this time, and then Rona came. So another hack: if you cannot find noodles, now it may be a little bit different in price, but if you like noodles and you want some noodles, go to the produce area in Walmart, and there's a vegan section next to the salads, and there are some stir-fried noodles. These suckers, oh my gosh, they're way healthier, so you can still be healthy. They have way less sodium than what them little bitty bags of them little bitty bags of noodles have. This has only 50 mg. 50 mg of sodium, which if you go look at the back of your noodles right now, it's about 660 or 880 per whatever kind it is. I don't know. And so yeah, then so you can't find it there. Also, go to Ross as well. You can find some at Ross. They come in, these are what? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 4-pack. You get 4 packs into one, and they have all your seasoning at the bottom. And so this one has 0 sodium. Zero sodium. This was $4.99, but like I said, you have, it comes in a pack like this, and you can see it. They're like 1, 2, 3, 4. So they buy probably about $1.25 a piece, which is fine with me. It's more healthy. These are organic brown flour, organic millet flours, noodles. So think about that. Can't find the noodles? Last hack. Go to Ross or go in your produce area in Walmart, and it may be a H-E-B. I'm not familiar. I'm not sure. So